The Guyana Amazon Warriors rolled into Warner Park this afternoon, hell-bent on making a statement. And did they made a very, very big statement. For at the end of their 20 overs, they have made 266 for 7. It's probably the highest score ever made in a T20 CPL match at Warner Park. It rained sixes all evening, 23 sixes and 15 fours. On my thumbnail, I told you that the fans, the spectators, will be in danger, and the ball did fly into the crowd on so many occasions. Happily, no one got hurt. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our live watch along of the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriot innings as they look to chase 267 to win their second match of the 2024 Caribbean Premier League cricket competition. In their last two matches, on both occasions, they have surpassed 200 runs, but on both occasions, they lost. Tonight, they need to score again over 200 runs. Will it be third time lucky for the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, who last year only won one match, and this year so far they have only won one match? Can they double their record this year? Should the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriot gets up to 267, we will be in for a very, very exciting night. And I'm happy that I'm here. I'm happy that you are here. Welcome to the number one cricket channel in the Caribbean. It's a pleasure to have you here. So, Guyana, in their turn at bat, as I said, made 266 for 7. 15 fours and 23 sixes. Shimran Meyer led the way, making 91, 11 sixes and no four. Gerbas, the opener, he made 69, 4 fours and six sixes, and Kima Paul chipped in with 38 from 14 deliveries, 4 fours and 3 sixes. It was a masterful display of batting by the Guyana Amazon Warriors, and we look forward to see what the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots will have to offer as they look to chase down this mammoth total. It will be exciting, I believe. I think with Elvin Lewis, Kyle Myers, they will give it a they will definitely give it a try. Andre Fletcher, they have the batsmen. Odin Simit, they have the batsmen in their ranks. Shafane Rutherford, they have the batting in their ranks to give this a good go. The ground, the longest part of the ground is only 67 meters. Therefore, it's a very small ground. There are a number of hits that have flown out of the ground that on other grounds would have gone straight to the fielder on the boundary. Probably the fielder would even have to run in. Nonetheless, runs on the board is runs on the board. And 266, it doesn't matter which field, it's a mammoth total. It's left to be seen what will happen. So I'll give you both teams. So interestingly, the Guyana Amazon Warriors won the toss and decided to bat. Surprisingly, I was very surprised when they decided to bat. And they went into the side with Gerbas, Shea Ope, Azam Khan, Shimran Maya, Kimo Paul, Dwayne Patriots, Raymond Reefer, Kevin Sinclair, who opened the innings with Gerbas. He did make 17. He hit 4 fours before he was out. Budakesh Moti, Imran Tahir, and Jonas Sinclair. The St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots playing 11 is Elvin Lewis, Andre Fletcher, Kyle Myers, Josh Clarkson, that's a overseas player, Shafane Rutherford, Mikel Louis, Odin Simit, Ryan John, Versamy Pomal. And in all the carnage that happened, with Guyana scoring over 13 runs and over in the innings, Veresami Pamal, 2 overs, went for 14 runs, and he got 1 wicket. And one wonders why he didn't bowl more. So that is something that probably Fletcher would want to look at in the future. Let me run through the scorecard for you. Gerbers, he was bowled by Narker for 69, 37 deliveries, 4 fours, and 6 sixes. Kevin Sinclair caught by Rutherford, bowled by Myers for 17, 4 fours. Shea Ope caught by Michael Louis after bowling of Veresami Pamal. He made 12 from 9 deliveries. He hit 2 fours. Shimron Etmire, caught by Michael Louis after bowling of Odin Simit. He made 91, 39 deliveries, 11 sixes, and no 4. Azam Khan was caught by Lewis after bowling of Mohammed Moshin. For 2, he faced 4 deliveries. Kemo Paul was run out brilliantly by Ryan Jan for 38, 14 deliveries, 4 fours, and 3 sixes. In the end, Patriots not out 13, and Raymond Reefer was run out by Simit to Fletcher for 14. He faced 5 deliveries and hit 2 sixes. Guyana, 266 for 7. The bowling figures for the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots read like this. Kyle Myers, 4 overs, 1 for 41, economy 10.25. And Henrik Narke, 4 overs, 1 for 52, economy 13. Veresami Pamal, 2 overs, 1 for 14. And one has to ask the question, why he didn't bowl out his quota. Mohammed Mushin, 4 overs, none, 1 for 57, economy 14.25. Odin Simit, 3 overs, 1 for 60. Listen to this economy, 20. And Ryan John, 3 overs, none for 40, economy 13.33. So that's the bowling stats for the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriot. Except for Veresami Pamal, it doesn't make good reading. We await the start of the innings of the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. Nilo Alexander is saying, good to see Etmire back in form. He's different now. Thank you very much. Sam is St. Ellen. I see 100 for Lewis. And Nilo Alexander is saying, 266, second highest score, TKR 267 in 2019. Well, I did say at this ground. Okay, but thank you for that update. Appreciate it. It's really good to see the West Indies international players dominating. Pooran Etmire Moti and others. And say, Etty looks fit, said Asman Garnett. He dropped some weight. And so poor, and Michael Douglas is saying, poor captaincy from Fletcher for not giving Permal a next over. Yes, indeed. I definitely think that Permal should have been given another over. So, especially those of you who are not watching the match and is able to tune in live and get the commentary from here, I really appreciate you joining. This, in large part, is for you. So, the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, they are going to open with the Wayne with the usual Evan Lewis and Fletcher, Andre Fletcher, and Patriots is to start the bowling for the defending champion. Persons are saying that it's already a foregone conclusion that it is going to be Guyana Amazon Warriors Tiger again this year, but it's left to be seen. A lot of cricket left to be played. This is only the second match. Patriots round the wicket, bowls to Lewis, who took this off the pad into mid-wicket. They go for a single and they are up and running off the very first delivery. Lewis is on 1. Fletcher comes into strike. The St. Kitts and Nevis Patriot won without loss after the first delivery. So Fletcher taking his guard. I'm yet to see the field. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining us. Welcome. This is the Caribbean #1 cricket channel. As you would know, we appreciate your company here. So Fletcher seconds. over the wicket. Slips goes down. Bowls to Fletcher, who took this off his pad into square leg. The fielder comes around from short fine leg. That's looked to be Moti. He sends the return to the keeper. They go through for a single. So both batsmen are off the mark. Both batsmen are on one. So just getting off the mark, just getting a nice little start here. Just feeling the bat, just feeling the ball and willow and setting up. This is a lovely batting pitch, and it's a very small outfield. As I said, the longest boundary is only 67 meters. Patriots comes in. Round the wicket, bowls to Lewis, who is high in the air. The fielder running back, will he get there? That's Jonas Sinclair. He was unable to get there. They're gone for one, and they will come back for two, and they come back for two quite comfortable. The score moves up now to 4 without loss after 3 deliveries. So it's 4 without loss after 3 deliveries. That was hit high in the air. It was in the slot, but Lewis didn't quite time it, and it flew down towards the cover boundary. But Jonas Sinclair could not get back, could not get hands to it. He picked it up, and they gone for 2. 4 without loss in over number 1. Patriots over the wicket, round the wicket, bowl to Lewis, who flashes outside the half stump edge, gone. He pitched up and Lewis into the drive, flashes at that one, took the edge, and he's out caught behind. And St. Kitts, Nevis, and Patriots have lost their first wicket with the dangerous Evan Lewis going. Caught behind after bowling of Patriots. He gone for 3. And Lewis, who made a century not out in the previous match, just looking to drive that off the up. You could see the edge shifting. The head, he never lead with the head. And that's probably he never lead with the hand. He was trying to hit the ball too hard. And it's a small ground, and it's more important that you keep your shape. And he didn't just then, and he lost his wicket, gone, caught behind off the bowling of Patriots, Azam Khan taking a comfortable catch behind the wicket. And so the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots have lost a big wicket, the most dangerous, I think, of all the batsmen in the team. One who could really, I think, push this St. Kitts and Nevis chase a far way. But then now they will have to recover from that. Colin Goodrich is saying that it is dangerous. It is dangerous. I do not. Patriots bowl to Myers. Myers plays this down the pitch. The bowler field in his follow through. Just skips across and field in his follow through. 4 for 1. It is dangerous when he is. I don't know. Could you just take your time, Colin, and just make sure that you construct the sentence properly, because I am not able to really, I'm not really able to decipher that statement. Patriots round the wicket, bowls to Myers. He pulled away over the top. He didn't quite time it. They gone for 1. Chase been given there. Pull back. Etty just flicking back the ball. That's it, Meyer. Just flicking back the ball as he comes around the boundary. And they go through for 2. So Myers is off the mark. He's on 2. 6 for 1 at the end of over number 1. So the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, the Patriots need 267 to win. They are 6 for 1 after 1 over. Nilo Alexander should say, Patriots have the batting to chase this. Let's see how it goes. Well, yes, they do have the batting. It's a big score, though. It's a very, very big score. If you ask me, I don't think they will get it, but let's see what happens. Michael Douglas is saying, the most impressive thing for me is how Etty is running between the wickets. I love the quick singers and twos. Thank you, Michael, and good to know that. So Jonas Sinclair is going to start the bowling, the right arm off spinner. He's a very tall young man, and he bowled into the pitch. Let's see now. Over the wicket, bowls to Fletcher, and Fletcher pull this down to mid-wicket, and they will go through for a single. Edmeyer comes off the boundary, sends the return on the bounce to Azam Khan, and the score moves up now to 7 for 1 after 1 delivery of over number 2. Randy Beckers is saying that Etmeyer remind us he can bat. Okay, good. Thank you very much for your observation, Randy Beckers. They are always welcome. 7 for 1 in over number 2. Maya Seckers as Sinclair are not seeing which angle Sinclair is bowling from. You know, they're not showing it. But Myers is on 2. Fletcher is on 2. 7 for 1. Round the wicket comes Sinclair, ball down the leg side to Myers, who look to whip it away. It goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. So no run. One wide though, wide signal by the umpire. My apology. So it was down the leg side. Myers looking to whip it away through to the keeper. Wide signal. 8 for 1. Sinclair. Round the wicket short to Myers, and he pulled this away. Down back with a square. Has it gone all the way? Let's watch the signal from the umpire. Yes, it went all the way. 6 runs there. It was short, and Myers just pivot and hit that one off his hip over the boundary for 6. Lovely shot there by Myers. The score moves up now to 14 for 1. Thank you again for joining me. Really appreciate your company here as we send Kitts and Nevis and St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots look to chase this big total by the Guyana Amazon Warriors, who batted first, winning the toss surprisingly, and batted first. I expected that the team who had won the toss was going to insert the opposition, but a brave move by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Let's watch Sinclair. Round the wicket, bowl to Myers, short. Look to force it off the back foot, back to the bowler, and there is no run. The ball hit the stump, and they're appealing, but I think Fletcher is safely in. You know, it was brave, and it shows the confidence in the Guyana Amazon Warriors team. He wasn't afraid. Tahir wasn't afraid to bat first. It was a good pitch to bat on, and he's saying, let's bat on it. Sinclair to Myers, turn away into the onside. Chance for a run out, but Trevor Jr. Sinclair didn't pick it up. So that was a chance for a run out. Myers turned it into the onside. Probably came off the pad. The bowler swooped down on it, but he just was unable to pick it up as there was no run there. I don't think there was any run there. Even if Fletcher had gone right away, once Junior Sinclair picked up that ball, Fletcher would have been out. But the thing is that Junior Sinclair didn't pick it up. Bowls to Myers taken on the pad. Loud appeal is going to be very close. He's going to be very close. He's asking for it. Will they go for the decision review? I think this is very, very close. In my opinion, I would have gone for it. I think it is close. Yes, he's going for it. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. I definitely think that is close. So let's see what is going to happen here. Is this run chase falling apart already? Myers looking to turn that one into the onside. I think this is very, very close. I think it's a good decision to review it. So let's see. It's not a no ball. Clearly not a no ball there. So Junior Sinclair there now, and it's a good crowd tonight. Misses the bat. This angle doesn't give us much. Definitely doesn't give us much any at all. Why are they showing the match like that? Why, you know, it could be a good decision by the umpire. It looked like it even hit him outside the leg stump. Well, not outside the leg stump, but this was a good decision. I don't think he's out. Looking at it now on slow motion replay, I don't think he's out. He didn't get any bat to it. You can go right ahead to ball tracking. I don't think that was out. But let's see now, because ball tracking, I saw in the match, the test match between Bangladesh, here comes ball tracking, hit him on leg stump, missing by about another stump and a half. Good decision, Leslie Reefer. Is that Leslie Reefer? Good decision, young man. Good decision. In the match against Pakistan and Bangladesh, there was a ball that comes right out of the middle of the bat and went to the keeper. And no, what they call it? No spike. There was no spike on ball short to Myers. Look to pull, misses, taken on the body, drops down in front of him, and there is no run. 14 for 1. So there was no spike on ultra, what they call it, ultra edge, no spikes on ultra edge, although the ball came out of the middle of the bat. And it's probably, just to think about it now, you're wondering if ultra edge is set up for the edge of the bat and not the middle, because that ball came out of the middle of the bat. The batsman looked to ramp it, like a player, a shot down third man. It came out of the middle of the bat, went through to the keeper, and it was not out. So Colin Goodridge is saying Etty is dangerous, especially when he is on form. Last, when he batting at number 4. Thanks, Mr. Brown, for correcting my comment. Over the wicket, Patriots bowls to Fletcher. Fletcher down the pitch, drive hard to mid-off, and they can't score. The score remains at 14-1. I was making this comment while walking on the street. Thanks. Welcome, Colin. Yes, okay, appreciate it. So 14-1 after 2.1 overs. Let's watch now as Patriots comes in, bowl to Fletcher, down the pitch again, look to hit this through the offside, mistimed the drive, the return came in at the keeper's end, the batsmen are safely through, 15-1 after 2.2 overs. So the Fletcher there just going on the charge there, but not really timing that one, it got the bottom edge, and they go through for a single. At the start of this broadcast, I think we were probably about 10 or 13 or 15 thereabout from 16,200 subscribers. So let's do that tonight. We should go above that. So please, just let us cross that 6,200 mark tonight. We should probably be pushing up to 16,200. Let's watch now as Myers Seckers. So there's a short fine leg, a man on the square boundary, and then there's a mid-on. Patriots bowl to Myers, and he hit this away down behind square, gone all the way for 6. Lovely shot by Myers, just pivoting there and just hitting it for 6. And we have seen a number of those shots played tonight. I remember Edmeyer playing 2 consecutive, that shot on 2 consecutive occasions of 2 deliveries from Odin Smith, back to back, and it went same direction for 6. So it was lovely batting by Edmeyer, 11 sixes. Patriots round the wicket, bowls to Myers, and he hit this over the top. It's gone a long way in the air. Let's see, drop, bounce into the boundary for 4. So it was up and over here, and Kyle Myers continuing from where he left off on Sunday. That was a lovely shot, up and over. He moves to 18 from 9 deliveries. He have hit 2 sixes and 1 4. And so he have scored all the boundary thus far in the Patriots innings. But up and over, using the power play well and hitting that over the top down to the boundary for 4. 25 now for 1. 2 to come in over number 3. Patriots round the wicket, bowl wide outside the off stump to Myers. Let's watch the signal from the umpire. Yes, wide signal from the umpire. Also gave him the warning. That's 1 bumper for the over. 26-1 now. So 26-1 in over number 3. Myers is on 18. With him is Fletcher, who's on 3. So there's the field. There's a short third man and a backward point. He comes in wide again. Wide signal, 27-1. So the field is spread far and wide here for Myers, although we are still in the power play. So 27-1 in over number 3, being bowled by Dwayne Patriots. His brother Miguel Patriots was taken for 30 in a match. Round the wicket comes bowl to Myers, who's off the back foot, forced this to the man at the edge of the circle, but cannot score. The score remains at 27-1. There's no run. The score remains at 27-1. So 11 and 2, 13 out of this over thus far. Let's watch now as some adjustment being made in the field, especially down back with a square leg. So there's Edmeyer on the boundary with a very pleasing smile. He was distraught when he was out. Round the wicket, bowl to Myers, who swings at a slower one outside the half stump, misses, goes through to the keeper. Wide signal, 28-1 after 2.1 overs. So Axela Jones Fernandez is saying we need to see sixes. Yes, definitely. 23 was it in the Guyana Amazon the Warriors innings. 23. Can the Patriots match that? Round the wicket, Patriots bowls to Admire outside the off stump. He cuts it away down towards cover, straight to the field and the cover boundary. That's Kevin Sinclair, who he misses the ball, but it lodges between both feet, and they were able to come back for a single. So 28 for 1 at the end of over number 3. 28 for 1. So I said that Guyana is going to win this. I, the Cricket Forum and all, hope I can make it to the end. Work starts at 5:30 tomorrow morning. Michael Douglas is saying that this ground is a bowler's graveyard. Yes, so hope that you can make it to the end. It's good to have you here. I know that you're probably relaxing in bed and listening to the commentary, and I thank you for tuning in. A number of persons, they prefer to listen to the running commentary. They do not get the running commentary on TV, but the running commentary that I provide, they just listen in their bed and they know what's going on. On television, sometimes all 2-3 deliveries bold, and the commentators do not say anything. But let's watch it now as it come back to the screen. So that looked to be a 6 by Myers. Just came back, so Myers hit a 6, 35 now for 1. So they had some advertisement that was short, and Myers hit it away over long on, should say. Long on for 6 runs. Never saw that, just saw in it now. It went a long way. So that was 6 more runs there for the Patriots. Myers is on 25 from 12 deliveries. 35 for 1 in over number 4. Let's watch now as Sinclair. Will he stay around the wicket? Yes, he stay around the wicket, comes in bowl to Myers. Myers off the back foot, the inside edge, misses the stump. The keeper comes from behind the stump, but he cannot prevent the single. 36 for 1. Myers move up to 26 from 13 deliveries. Fletcher is on 3 from 4 deliveries. So after 3.2 overs, it's 32 for 1. So Myers there off the back foot, looking to play a forcing shot. It came off the inside edge, but it didn't go back onto the stump now. So Sinclair switched to over the wicket to the spice man, Fletcher, the captain of this team. He needs a big innings today. He has the ability. Sinclair bowls to the spice man, and he swings at this very hard. It got the inner portion of the bat, goes down to Gerbers on the long on boundary. They go through for a single. The score will move up to 37. So the Spiceman there just swinging from the hip, not really holding his shape, but swinging from the hip, and it goes down to the boundary and the field on the boundary. Sinclair bowled to Myers, and Myers hit this in the air, peeled off the outside edge. The fielder running back, dropped the catch. Poor effort. Poor effort. Meyer cleans up, and they will come back for the second. 39 now for 1. I really think that Gerber should have taken that. It's always a difficult catch running back, but I think it lobbed in the air. It never really go away from him, if you understand what I mean. It was in the air, it's there, held all up in the air. He just never got in the right position. I really think he should have taken that. Sinclair round the wicket, bowls to Myers, turn this into the onside, can score. The score remains at 39 for 1, 1 to come in over number 4. Myers on 28 from 15, Fletcher on 4 from 5. Jonas Sinclair in his second over, 1 delivery to come, none for 18 thus far as Myers seconds. He's round the wicket, bowls to Myers, and Myers swings and misses. As I'm can't think he's out stump, but let's watch the replay. They think that Myers raised that foot. They are appealing, but I guess the umpire is going to check it. I think he's going to check it, but Azam is confident that Myers lift his foot. Let's see. This is going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting there. As that was tossed up outside the off stump, Kyle Myers aimed a big drive, and it is. Let's check and see if that foot was in the air as he aimed the big drive. Did he just lose his balance and just lift that left foot of his. Let's watch and see now. It's a no ball. Can you believe that? It's a no ball. It's something, something just behind it. Oh, for a moment there I thought it was a no ball. He just have something behind it. Just have something behind it. Can you believe? Lucky. He just, it's a no ball. No, it's not a no. Did he have some, it's a no ball though. It says something has to be behind the line, and I don't think anything is behind that line. It's a no ball. Nothing is behind that line. It has to be behind the line. If it is on the line belongs to the umpire because it's on. Wow. He's out, No. Well, he has something behind the line. So all ends well. He's not out. He's not out. Clearly not out. But I think it's a no ball. I definitely think it's a no ball, Definitely think that it was a no ball. Watching on Willow, but prefer to hear your commentary while I watch. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. So I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure. So that looks very, very close to me. I thought it was a no ball. I would have, if I was the third umpire, I don't see anything behind that line. I do not see anything behind that line. And it's very unfortunate that was not a no ball. It was a tight call, but I do not see anything behind that line. Nothing at all behind that line. So watch now as Kevin Sinclair, who opened the innings, is now going to bowl over number 5. He comes in now, bowls to Fletcher in short, and Fletcher hit this high in the air over mid-wicket for 6. It was short and he hit it high in the air over mid-wicket onto the 10th, no ball. It's also a no ball, so that will push the score up to 46. That was a real pull down from Kevin Sinclair, and it was hit high in the air over deep mid-wicket for 6, 46 now for 1. Oh, it was a massive no ball. He didn't take his run up. That's very, very indisciplined there from Kevin Sinclair. You cannot bowl such a big no ball as a spinner. What was he trying? And these are the things that Alex Marshall will look at, for a spinner bowling such a big no ball. These are things that Alex Marshall will look at, so that's a big, big no ball for a spinner, and yes, I hope not, but it wouldn't be far-fetched if the match referee have a talk with him, because that was a very, very big no ball for a spinner. It wouldn't be far-fetched. I hope not, and I hope it was genuine. He decides to go around the wicket though. Comes in, bowl to Fletcher, and Fletcher dug out a Yorker down to the man at short fine leg, and there is no run. The score remains at 46 for 1 in over number 5. 1 deliveries have been bowled thus far. So Seckers, Fletcher. Round the wicket comes Sinclair. Bowl to Fletcher, and he hit this high and hard over long on for 6 more. Onto the roof, onto the balcony. And so I told you on the thumbnail that the fans are in danger. And you now understand what I mean, because leather will be flying tonight. It had flown already, and it continues to fly. And so the score moves up now to 52. Is it 52 for 1 in over number 5? The St. Kitts and Nevis Patriot is trying to make a fight of this. It's a tall order, because you're 52 for 1 in over number 5, but yet still you still need more than 200 runs to win the match. It's going to be a tall order. It will be carnage tonight if the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots even get close to it. It will be carnage. 52 for 1. But let's see what will happen here. Let's see what will happen. So the Guyana Amazon Warriors, the defending champion, rolled into Warner Park today, and they really took the bowling apart. 23 sixes and 15 fours. That's 38. So almost 1/3 of the deliveries going for boundary. Short again and put. Oh, I think this is a replay. Is that live or oh, it's a replay? I thought it was short again. It's gonna be very interesting, you know, because there's another twist to this match, you know. Rain might come. So there's a very interesting twist to this match, and is that Leslie Reefer there on his communication device there. So that is a twist. You know, it's going to be very, very interesting. What is the Duckworth Lewis par score? Michael Douglas, can you tell me what is the Duckworth Lewis par score after 5 overs, 1 wicket down? Just use 1 wicket, because we're not really hoping for anybody to lose any wicket or so on. We just want I want a very good close match. I hope that they will get close to the 266 or surpass it, whatsoever. I just want a last ball thriller again. I want, when the last ball is to be bowled, both teams can win the match. Then it can go either way for me. If that's what happened, if when the last ball is being bowled, either of the teams can win the match, it would be good for me. That's the type of match that I'm looking forward to. So short third man, backward point, cover, mid-off. Those are the 4 that I'm seeing on the offside. Over the wicket, bowls to Fletcher, and he hit this away high over long on for 6 more. And it's going. It's gone. Even when it passed the stands, it continues to go. So Fletcher move up now to 22 from 9 deliveries. The score is now 58 for 1. Myers is on 28 from 16. So there was nothing on that delivery from Sinclair. There was no spin through the air. You didn't see the ball spinning through the air. It was just a float-up delivery at 95 miles per hour. More like a pace bowler bowling a slow one than a spinner looking to get some grip. Than a spinner looking to get some fizz through the air. So the partnership is 54 from 28 deliveries. Not quite 200, 195. Yeah, about 195. So that strike rate is about 195 as they check the ball. SO is saying huge 6. Yes, that last one was a huge 6 indeed. It was absolutely a huge 6. That last one, it travels a long way at this stage. So they are going at what? 12.9 runs per over. It's on the screen there, 12.9, but it's going a long way. That although they need over, it's such a big challenge that you are going at about 12.9. Say you're going to run it after 13, but still you need 14 runs and over from here to win. That's the magnitude of the challenge facing the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, you know. So let's watch now. This is the second time in the over that the ball is being changed. What would be interesting is that if after 5 overs, rain start falling, you know, this tournament have a long way to go, and rightly the Guyana Amazon Warriors are confident of repeating, especially when the second part of the tournament is going to be played in Guyana. Sinclair, bowl to Fletcher, outside the off stump. He looks to hit this very hard. It goes back to the bowler, who shied it back to the keeper in frustration. That 7 Sinclair is look very serious. He's trying to steer down Fletcher. If looks could kill, Fletcher would have been dead. Let's watch now. Kevin Sinclair now comes in. Over the wicket, bowls to Fletcher. And Fletcher hit this through the covers, down to the boundary for 4. It went like a rocket into the boundary. Up on 1 foot as he hit that. Probably both feet were off the ground. No ball signal. The score will now moves up now to 67. It was another no ball. And he hit that half the back foot over the top, down to the boundary for 4. Look at. This one was much closer. Yes. Oh, look at Fletcher. Look at that style. Wow. Lovely shot down to the boundary for 4. That's Cavalier West Indies approach. And the thing is that Sinclair has been very, very indisciplined here. Free it. Comes in now. Over the wicket to Fletcher. It's in, bowl to Fletcher. And Fletcher hit this away high over mid-wicket for 4. One bounce into the boundary. Let's see. He's very upset that he did not get quite full hold of it. But it's one bounce into the boundary. 71 now. This should be 71 for 1 in over number 5. Shouldn't it be 71? Were they what? 63? I have 71. Why they have 67? Am I ahead of myself? Well, probably I'm ahead of myself. I sure it was 67 before that delivery was bowled. Anyway, nonetheless, the official score says 67 for 1. Sinclair to Fletcher, and Fletcher pulled this again. High in the air, down to 1 mid-wicket. It gone over the boundary for 6 more. Wow, 34 runs out of that over from Sinclair. 34. 73 for 1. 34 out of the over. So this, therefore, when this over started, they were 39 for 1. 73 for 1. 34 runs out of that over by Kevin Sinclair. SO is saying, wow, Fletcher, wow. Too many no balls from a spinner. Now, SO, the second no ball, it's still in discipline, you know, because a spinner shouldn't be bowling no ball. It's in, even a fast bowler bowl no ball, it's in discipline. No ball is something, when it comes to the line, you can always get your foot behind the line. It's such a simple science to get your foot behind the line. It is absolutely simple. And when you're marking up your run-up, why you need to mark your run-up like right on the edge? You don't need to mark your run-up on right of the edge. Let's watch Kemo Paul. New bowler. Over the wicket, bowls to Myers. Full toss. He steered it away down to backward point. Straight to it. Myers on the boundary. Myers goes. A full toss. Wide outside the off stump. Myers looked to steer it away. Didn't get over it. And it lobbed to Etmire on the boundary. So Myers goes 73 for 2 in over number 6. Very first delivery. Full toss. Outside the off stump. And he reaches for it. They ask him to stay. Let's see what will happen now. The umpires have asked him to stay. Is this a no ball? He's safe. He's safe. It's not a no ball. Myers is on his way. Myers out. Gone, caught by Etmire off the bowling of Kemo Paul. So that one was outside the assum. It was a full delivery. He has to stretch and he steered it straight to Etmire, who took a comfortable catch. And so the Warriors have picked up their second wicket and the score is now 73 for 2 in over number 6. So Myers gone for 28 from 37 deliveries, caught by Shimran Etmire off the bowling of Kemo Paul for 28. Myers goes. So that's the end of the Myers innings. Guyana Amazon Warriors are very happy for that 128 he made, 1, 4, and 3 sixes. So 1, 4, and 3 sixes there. Michael Douglas is saying, game on. You talk too early, Michael Douglas. Well, probably game's still on. They still have some batting left. Michael Lewis to come. Crofton. Crofton is his name, the overseas player. Let's see what he can do. You have Shafi and Rutherford. So there's a lot of batting to come. Who should come now? Should it be Rutherford? Probably should carry Rutherford. Warner Park. Gaylord Evans, how you doing, man? Checking in? All right, nice to have you checking in here. Warner Park is a small ground. Once you connect, it's out of the ground. Yes. It's just 67 meters, the longest boundary. So let's see what will happen. Kemo Paul is it again now. Over the wicket, bowls to Rutherford, short, bounce over his head, white signal, 674 for 2 in over number 6. Interestingly, though, the required runs have gone down below 200. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Is there a threat of rain in the air? Because this could play a significant factor if Duckworth Lewis comes into play. Is that rain I saw there falling from the light, or is it the light? It's going to be very interesting. Please remember, Paul, over the wicket, bowls to Rutherford. He top edge it down to the boundary for 4. It was short. He looking to pull. It came off the top edge and down to a straight third man boundary over the keeper head, down to the boundary for 4, 78 for 2 in over number 6. The Patriots will tell you it doesn't matter how they come. So 78 for 2. You know, I was making a point about Kevin Sinclair, and it's not a stretch for that first delivery that he bowled, that no ball. Those are the things that Alex Marshall will want to have a discussion, or his people will want to have a discussion with you about, So we hope that nothing untoward happened there. Kemo Paul bowls to Rutherford off the back foot and he bangs it down to the cover boundary for 4. So there was Kemo Paul shot outside the off stump and Rutherford banged it in the air down to the boundary for 4. Close to the fielder, but I think it was out of his reach. I just want to see the replay, but that probably close to the fielder. It was in the air. Not seeing it here, this is not a good production for a watch along. You wonder if, bowls to Rutherford and he hit this over the top, over long on for 6. Lovely shot by Rutherford. They are turning it on here. The Patriots are not going down slightly at all. 88 for 2 in over number 6. Oh, what a shot by Shafane Rutherford. What a shot. Michael Douglas is saying that I'm interested to see how Moti operates tonight. And say, come on, 383 people here. Hit the like button, please. As he pull that one down the leg side, let's see if they go through for a run. Will they get another one? No, back up in the offside. Let's see if White is going to signal. Yes, White signal 90 for 2. Jay? You could turn on the fan for me, please. 90 for 2 in over number 6. Rutherford is on 14 from 3 deliveries. Fletcher is on 36 from 13 as he comes into strike now to face up to Kemo Paul. Despite the wicket in this over, 17 runs have been scored out of this over thus far. Let's watch now as Kemo Paul over the wicket bowls to Fletcher down the pitch. He almost killed Rutherford. Oh, but the field at mid-on save it. It was down the pitch and it was a full-blooded drive that almost take out Rutherford. Let's watch the replay. Thank you very much. Let's watch the replay, but he hit that very, very hard down the pitch. One to come in over number 6, 90 for 2. Fletcher is on 36 from 14 deliveries. The Spice man is spicing this up now. Final delivery of the power play. Paul bowls to Rutherford, not Rutherford, sorry, Fletcher, and he hit that down the ground. Was it gone all the way? I've not seen it. I'm not seeing any signal. No, one bunks into the boundary for 4. Oh, what a lovely shot. He's on 40 from 15 deliveries. 94 for 2 at the end of over number 6. Yes, SO. Really appreciate you all being here. And as SO said, that thumbs up button just below the video, just click on that thumbs up button. It's free. Just also to subscribe. It's also free to subscribe on the channel. I know many of you probably watching on television, and I don't know how to tell you to subscribe on television. I don't know. And some of you are probably driving at work. As I said, some persons maybe just lying down in their bed and listening to the commentary. I appreciate you all being here. But please subscribe. We need to pass that 16,200 mark tonight. I guess we have passed it already. You should have subscribed. So let's see if we can get it up to 250 tonight. Imran Tahir, the captain of the Warriors, is going to come into bowl. He didn't bowl so well in the last match, and at 45 year old, some people are wondering if he had lost it. Short third man, cover point, cover. There's a man on the long on boundary, a man on the deep mid-wicket boundary. So those are the 5 fielders that I can see. There's a short third man, there's a cover, and there's a cover point. He comes in over the wicket. It's ball to Rutherford, who hit this dead straight for 6 more. Oh, what a lovely shot. 100 for 2 after 6.1 overs. They are definitely going at this. They are not going to lie down at all tonight. They are smiling in the stands. What a shot from Rutherford. Oh, Michael Douglas is saying that they are going to run out of balls. Oh, balls. Balls, they're men playing. They can't run out of balls. Oh, you mean cricket balls? Oh, I got you now, Michael Douglas. Oh, sorry about that. I got you now. I got you, Michael Douglas. I just got you. That was 6 more. 100 for 2 in over number 7. Lovely shot by Rutherford. Dead straight. Wow. They are looking. They're having a reason there. Rutherford and Fletcher just having a conversation in the middle of the pitch. I think the umpires are changing the ball again. Imran Tahir just rubbing his hand in the dirt. SO is saying, wow. Wow. And Dexter Cummins is saying they need to bowl full and straight. Okay, thank you for that observation. I always love those observations coming through and those strategy being suggested. It's something that I always love. You know, but I want to hear more from the Guyanese supporters in this chat. I really want to hear more from them. I think they are biting their nails off because I'm not hearing from them. They cannot type. The Nilo Alexander, the Colin Goodridge, you know, the Andre Holmes and so on. They're probably biting their fists. Well, Andre Douglas should have joined me. I wonder where he is. What happened to Andre Douglas? I think I'm expecting Andre Douglas to join me. Has he gone to his bed? Because just before we start the Guyana innings, the light went. And that's why I wasn't here at the start. The light went, you know, just at the start. And that was the reason why I was not here. So Andre should have joined me then. So maybe that's why he hasn't joined me. But I don't know if he has gone to his bed. He could join if he's up and watching the match. He can always join. It would be good to have him here to take part in the live watch along. And you know, but so if he's up, he could join me. 100 for 2 in over number 7. So this is very, very good going here by the Patriots. 6 overs. 6.1 over. That's 16 runs and over that. I think that run rate looked like 16, and that looked very, very close to 16 runs per over to me. Very, very close to 16 runs per over. I really think that the Amazon Warriors, they're fretting. I really think they're worried at this stage. Trust me. I really think, why is that just stuck on the screen there? Why is this stuck on the screen and not moving any at all? Because the ball must have come back by now. So let me try something here. The television just stuck on the screen. So there, okay, it comes back. So that was another 6 again. Sorry. Imran Tahir bowls to Fletcher, place it down to long on. Oh, I told you it was stuck, man. After 7 overs, 114 for 2. What had happened there? The television, the screen just stuck. Dexter Cummins is saying that we got this. Dexter Cummins is a Guyanese supporter. So he's saying that we got this. Because he was the one who saying that to bowl full and straight. So 20 out of that over from Tahir. So says what? 34, 23, 20? Is that what came off the last 3 overs? 34, 23, and 20. So 21. So it was 34, 21, and 34, 21, and 20. That's what came off the last 3 overs. Kimo Paul to continue. And they are dancing away at Warner Park there. Can they get up to this 266? Or can they get even close? Can they surpass it? It's going to be very, very interesting. Michael Louis left to come. Crafton left to come. Or Dean Smith left to come. Ryan Jan can give it a good conk too, you know. So we must underestimate Ryan Jan. So there is some batting left to come and some dangerous batting at that leave to come. So Fletcher is on 47. He comes in over the wicket, bowls to the Spiceman. With this high in the air over long on, it gone. It gone again, another ball gone. 6 more. 120 for 2. Spiceman brought up his 50 off 18 deliveries. Oh, magnificent from the Spiceman. Oh, what a shot. 120 for 2 in over number 7. Spiceman here now is 53 from 18 deliveries, 3 fours and 6 sixes. 3 fours and 6 sixes for the Spiceman. That's almost 300 runs per a strike rate of almost 300 because 18 times 3 is 56. So that is, wow, 8. So that is 296. Oh, he's batting. Oh, he's on fire. Are they changing the ball again? He's deep in concentration. He's deep in concentration. 3 fours and 6 sixes. The Spiceman turning it on tonight. On a small ground like this, the pitch curator needs to leave something in it for the bowlers. You can't make it this flat. SO is telling me 120 for 2. Thank you. Spiceman look angry. I think that Dexter Cummins is saying every dot balls increase the run rate. Spiceman look angry. I think that Kevin Sinclair had said something to him that pissed him off, and will they make to be paid for that? Come on, boys. What you doing? Too many boundaries. Ah, Dexter Cummins. Lovely Dexter Cummins. So Paul is it now again. Over the wicket, balls to the Spiceman. Witness over the top, down to the boundary. If he comes across, that's Junior Sinclair. Lob the return in. Spiceman is angry. Spiceman is angry. What happened there? What happened there? It looks like Kemo Paul running his way when he was coming through for the singer. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. A chocolate? Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Kemo Paul there, but Kemo Paul didn't move. I don't think Kemo Paul moved. So there's a little bit of spice in this match. There's a little bit of spice. This is lovely. This is what sport is all about. Well done, referee Reefer. Paul to Rutherford and he swings, misses through to the keeper. There is no run. 121 for 2 after 7.3 overs. Michael Douglas is saying that I've gone from Motti right now. 121 for 2 after 7.3 overs. So Paul goes back to the top of his mark. 1 for 28 from 9 deliveries. Let's watch now as Rutherford seconds. Paul over the wickets, bowl to Rutherford outside the arch stump, slower delivery, wide signal by the umpire. 122 for 2 after 7.3 overs. 122 for 2 after 7.3 overs. Rutherford is on 27 from 8 deliveries. Wow. That's 338. That strike rate is 338, eh? 338.5. Bowls to Rutherford, who hit this away through mid-wicket. Work for the fielder coming off the mid-wicket boundary. He limits it to 1. I would have loved to see them run hard for that first one. That's 123 now for 2 in over number 8. 123 for 2 in over number 8. Rutherford is on 28. Fletcher is on 54. So the 50 partnership of only 18 deliveries. Paul to Fletcher down the wicket wide. Did he edge it through? Did the keeper know? Wide signal, the score moves up to 125 for 2. Just calm down, Fletcher. Calm down. Just calm down, Fletcher. Oh, just calm down. 124 for 2. Kimo Paul and Fletcher, they both need to calm down here. Well, it was coming down the pitch. He had seen that wide. He should have allowed it, but it's spicy. Let's watch. Let's watch the reaction from Kimo Paul. Over the wicket to Spice Man. He bottom edge it. They goes through for a singer. This time Paul did not move any at all. 125 for 2 in over number 8. And they're still talking about it. They're still having a little friendly chat. It's a little friendly chat. Don't worry about it. They're just saying hello. They're just asking each other what they're having for dinner tonight and so on. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, probably too late for dinner now, but supper, you know? Yeah. They're probably, saying, let's have a drink at the bar after this, man. Don't worry about it. They are good. Kimo Paul bowls to Rutherford and he whipped this away through mid-wicket. Work for the field on the backward square leg boundary. That's Junior Sinclair. They should come back for 2. Yes, Azam didn't take the return cleanly. The batsmen are safely home. I think that they still would have reached home anyhow. 13 from that over. The score is now 129. So at the end of the over, the score is 127 for 2 match on. Making contact and some words being said. Yes, Eso. At Guyana winning this, but not so sure anymore. I think they will still win. Yes, Dexter Cummins, I love this. The boundaries are listening down. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So 30 for Rutherford from 10 deliveries. That one easy to work out. Exactly 300. The strike rate is exactly 300. So Raymond Reefer. Is Raymond Reefer clear to bowl? What happened to Moti? Is something wrong with Gudakesh Moti? This is buffering. So this is absolutely buffering. Over the wicket, ball to Spiceman. Short, he pulled this high in the air over mid-wicket for 6. Oh, up on 1 foot and pull it high in the air over mid-wicket for 6. Andre, welcome to the show, man. Good to have you here.
Yes, thank you very much. It's carnage indeed at St. Kitts tonight.
Yes, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, man. You can take over this over, Andre. Over to you, man, for this over. Just you can go ahead.
Okay, sure. And Reefer bowls to is that Fletcher drives so long off and there's a single. The score moves on to 134 for 2 in over number 7, being bowled by Raymond Reefer. It's carnage in St. Kitts. Reefer at the top of his mark. At this point in time, is 133 more runs to win from 70 balls, which is very, very doable. Great going by the St. Kitts Patriots. It is Rutherford to take strike from Raymond Reefer. Reefer at the top of his mark is going to come to bowl to Rutherford. Raymond Reefer is taking his time to set his field. He's being very, very meticulous about this. Reefer turns at the top of his mark. He's on his way to bowl to Rutherford. Passes the umpire and a bowl to Rutherford, who digs out a Yorker. Straight to the third man boundary for 4. Everything is going right there for St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. And there was Reefer bowling to Rutherford, who dug the Yorker out to the third man boundary for 4 runs. The score moves on to 138 for 2 in over number 7. Skillfully done by Rutherford. So it's Reefer on his way to bowl to Rutherford once more. Pass the umpire and a bowl to Rutherford, who is hitting that one. It's high in the air. Will he be taken? It's going to long on, and he's taken. He's out. So Rutherford goes. Raymond Reefer getting a big wicket of Rutherford for 34. The score is now 138 for 3 in over number 9. It is. Sorry, in over number 9. So 138 for 3. So St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots needing a further 133 to win from 69 deliveries. They're just checking for the no ball here. It seems to be okay. So Rutherford goes for a well-played 38 from 12 deliveries to Raymond Reefer in his first over. So 34 actually, 34 from Rutherford from 12 deliveries. So 138 for 3 in over number 9 being bowled by Raymond Reefer. Fletcher is on 62 from 22 deliveries, and the new batsman is Clarkson, who is from New Zealand. Reefer so far taken 1 for 11 in his first over. So Clarkson takes strike. He takes his guard. So it's Joshua Clarkson, who has 850s in his T20 career with a best of 78. Very, very tall fellow from New Zealand. He settles, he waits on Raymond Reefer. Reefer is just taking some time to settle his field down. He turns. He's going to come to bowl to Clarkson. On his way, bowl to Clarkson, who plays that one to the backward point area. They go through for a single. That is all they'll be. The score moves on to 139 for 3. Clarkson's off the mark. And Fletcher is back on strike. He's on 62 from 22 deliveries. Reefer at the top of his mark is going to come to bowl to Fletcher. Fletcher settles. He's on 62 from 22 deliveries. He waits on Reefer. Reefer passes the umpire, bowl to Fletcher, drives that one to the mid-off. The mid-off. There's no run scored. So at the end of over number 9, it's 139 for 3. Fletcher is on 62. Clarkson is on 1. The target is 267. So Lewis made a score of 3. Mayers 28 from 17 deliveries, and Rutherford played a brisk innings of 34 from 12 deliveries. So Fletcher is still batting. He's on 62 from 23 deliveries. Clarkson was just come to the crease. He's on 1 from 1 delivery faced. We have Michael Lewis still to come. Odin Smith, who is also a powerful strike of the ball to come. So it's going to be Tahir to bowl his second over. Tahir is going to bowl to Clarkson. Tahir passes the umpire now. Bowl to Clarkson. And Clarkson is bowled. And there was Clarkson going for the big slug. Bowled by Tahir. Tahir picks up his first wicket. That of Clarkson gone for 1. The score is now 139 for 4. Clarkson bowled all over the place by Tahir.
Andre, I don't think that the Warriors fans, the Patriots fans are very happy with you. As soon as you came on, you got 2 wickets, man. I don't think they are very happy with you there.
Not at all, at all.
Not at all.
Great guns. They were going great guns.
You know that there's something that I want to say, because it's very, very unfair, you know. It's very unfair to me. I don't like it. I can't do, because clearly Reefer is showing. Reefer not bowling, man. Reefer elbow bent, man. That angle with the elbow is probably about 40 degrees. And you know, it's unfortunate that a man who is throwing gets a wicket and got the breakthrough. As I said, it doesn't matter to me who win the match. I want, when the last delivery is being bowled, both teams can win. Either teams can win. That's what I want. It doesn't matter to me who win the match. But clearly, Refa is throwing the ball. Andre?
Yeah, yeah, and in the best interest of cricket, we're talking about cricket now and fair cricket, right? So yeah, and he has been called before, he has been spoken to before, and I don't see where there are any changes really in terms of his actions. So I really don't know what is going to happen in terms of Refa, and I'm always think that you know probably captains are very hesitant to bowl him, but I guess they have no choice.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Yes, yeah, man. It's it, and so Michael Douglas is saying box office stuff. SO is saying they are discussing Johnny Walker. Oh yeah, both the Spice Man and Kimo Paul were discussing whether they're going to have some Johnny Walker black car, what kind of whiskey they were going to have. It's nothing, man. That's all they were discussing. Yeah, you love that little to and fro between both of them.
absolutely, absolutely, it's good for the game. That's what we want to see. Very very exciting stuff.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yes.
His Spice Man is always into your face. He loves it sort of banter. He loves those sort of things. Spice Man.
Yes. And Michael Douglas here saying that, yes, Michael, he's definitely throwing, man. Man, it's embarrassing, you know. And Nilo Alexander is saying, Michael, oh, come on, Nilo Alexander, man, don't do that. The man is spelled in as Michael Douglas referred to it. SO is asking, what is reefer bowling? I don't know. I don't know. Is he bowling or is he flinging? You know, that man is good at he's good at eating off mangoes, eh? Niall Alexander is saying only wickets will save Guyana. Well, I think that those two quick wickets have pushed back this match towards Guyana because 260 is such a big total, you know, that you still need another partnership. You still need another big partnership to get you close to the total. It's a big total. They're always going to be on the back foot. Go ahead, Andre.
And they don't have a lot of experienced batters in the hutch to come. So, you know, it's going to be very difficult. A very very tall order now for the St. Kitts Patriots.
Okay. Oh, Nilo Alexander is saying Reefer is trying to bowl slow ball and throwing. But he chose everything, you know. Jamor Small is saying, good night, Cricket Forum. Me here in the stands watching on. Hey, oh yes, man. So why you didn't make us link you, man? We could have linked you, you know, man, and have a live chat from in the stand, you know. Jamor Small. Next time, just send me an email, man. Jano, send me an email and make we link you live. Thank you very much, Naya TV. I am driving and the commentary is great. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up, people. Yes, thank you. There are 400 people in here. Thank you very much. Please hit the thumbs up. Yes, Andre, go ahead.
Yes, so it's going to be Tahir in the 10th over. It's going to continue. It's going to bowl to the new batter. Let me see who the new batter is. It is going to be. I'm probably thinking it's Odin Simit. Is it Odin Simit? Let me see if Odin Simit is a new batter. No, yes, Odin Simit is a new batter. He has a strike rate of 139.24 in his CPL career, a best of 44. He's set to face the bowling of Imran Tahir. He settles, he waits. Tahir passes umpire and bowls to Simit, who's always beaten, and it took the outside edge to the short third man. There's no run scored. We know that Odin Simit is not the best of players to spin bowling, so let us see how he goes here. Tahir is going to bowl to Odin Smith. Smith, he settles, he waits for Tahir. Tahir passes the umpire, bowl to Smith, who's trying to hit that one that's big, a loud appeal for LBW. They're thinking about for the review here. A big slug by Odin Smith, missed it completely. They're having a discussion. Tahir with the wicket keeper. And they refuse to go for the review. So Tahir is back to his mark. Smith is yet to score. He's still on zero from 2 deliveries faced. So it's going to be the wild campaign of Tahir. Tahir pass umpire both Smith who's driving that one nonchalantly and he's caught at a long off boundary. And there was Odin Smith very being nonchalant about that. It's a real nothing shot from him and taken by the man at long off. So Odin Smith goes. He has had a wretched tournament. He has had a wretched match. He goes without trouble in the score. And they step further into trouble, 139 for 5 in the 10th over. That was a nothing shot there by Odin Smith. That's nonchalantly, just pushing the ball, pushing it one, catching practice, giving the man at long off, catching practice. That's Raymond Reefer. Gone for a third ball duck. He has had a wretched night. He has had a wretched tournament, is Odin Smith. So the new batter comes in. It is going to be, that looks like Ryan John. No, Michael Louis rather. Michael Louis comes to the crease. The West Indian opener. Michael Louis comes to the crease to partner with his captain, Andre Spiceman Fletcher. So far it's a brilliant over from Tahir. A really good comeback after being carted all over the place for 20 runs in his first over. He has come back splendidly with 2 wickets for no run in the 10th over. It's going to be Michael Louis to take strike from Imran Tahir. Tahir takes his mark. He makes it a little jiggle around the crease. He settles. He waits for Tahir. Past umpire now. Bowl to Louis, and Louis forward, drives it back to the bowler. There's no run scored. The score remains on 139 for 5. We're in over number 10 being bowled by Imran Tahir. He's back to his mark. He's going to bowl to Michael Louis, who is yet to score. Louis settles. He waits on Tahir, who is at the top of his mark. Here's Tahir. He passes umpire now. Bowl to Louis. And Louis just driving that one. It seems like he came off inside edge. Beat all ends up. And that is the end of a brilliant over by Imran Tahir. 2 wickets for no run. And the end of over number 10 is 139 for 5. Fletcher is on 62. Michael Louis is yet to get off the mark.
Thank you. Thank you, Andre. Thank you for that spell. As I rejoin you now, Budakesh Moti is coming into the attack, and this Guyana bowling lineup is loaded. Sherwin is saying, good evening. A run rate of 13 is a difficult task. Thank you for your observation. Sherwin, welcome to the chat. So Imran Tahir getting 2 wickets there, and so 139 for 5. Fletcher now will need to score the bulk of this run. They need another 128 to win from 10 overs. That's 12.8 runs an over. That's more than 2 runs per delivery. Moti to Fletcher down the pitch. When he gets there, he slapped this to cover, and there is no run. So he was using his feet. Moti saw him coming, throwed it wide, and I slapped it to cover, but he could not pierce the fielder there. So let's watch now as Moti is going to come into Fletcher now. Fletcher Seckers, he's on 62. The left arm orthodox spinners, Azam Khan is still talking. Fletcher is dead serious. Moti to Fletcher. He hit this over long on for 6. Oh, he pitched up and he hit it over long off into the 10s for 6. Lovely shot by Andre Fletcher, who is turning it on here at Basseterre, at Windsor Park in Basseterre, St. Kitts. He moves up to 68 from 25 deliveries. Can he do it? Can he do it? No, boy, oh boy, there are persons who think that he should have been in the World Cup squad. And now he's on 68 from 29 deliveries. Moti round the wickets. On his way, bowl to Fletcher. Gave himself room, edged past the keeper, down to the third man boundary for 4 more. He edged that one past the keeper, down to the third man boundary for 4 more. And 149 now for 5 in over number 11. Fletcher moves up to 72 from 26 deliveries. Michael Louis, the not-out batsman, he is yet to score. He faced 2 deliveries. So 10 from 3 deliveries from Budakesh Moti here now. He comes in bowl to the Spiceman, who hit this down to mid-wicket. just going back in his crease, good sensible batting, goes through for a single 73 now from 27 deliveries, 150 for 5 is a St. Kitts and Nevis Patriot in over number 11. Good going here by the Spiceman, lovely innings from him. I hope he gets the 100. I don't want to put any bad mouth on him. 27 more needed. It's 27 deliveries that he faced. So 73. Let's watch Moti now, and Mikel Louis will need to rotate the strike. It's very important. The umpire stops him as Moti comes in around the wicket, bowls to Mikel Louis, and he whipped this down to the man on the long on boundary. They go through for a single. That's Junior Sinclair sends the return in at the keeper's end, 151 for 5 in over number 11. One delivery to come in over number 11. Fletcher on 73 comes back into strike. Louis is on 1. Let's watch Gudakesh Moti. He comes in round the wicket, bowls to Fletcher, and Fletcher cut this away. Can't beat backward point. The score remains at 151 for 5 at the end of over number 11. Fletcher is on 73. Mikel Louis is on 1. So the Guyana Amazon Warriors today won the toss earlier, decided to bat first, and they made 166 for 7 with Shimran Etmaya hitting 11 sixes in his 91. Gerbas made 69, 4 fours, and 6 sixes, while Kima Paul chipped in with 38, 2 fours, and I don't remember how many fours and how many 6 Kima Paul look. Dexter Cummins is saying we will be using Moti now. Moti in why they took so long to use him. That was asking the same question. 6, will Fletcher make 100? Let's see. Yes, Eso, thank you for reminding them to use the like button. Tahir comes in, bowl to Louis. This high and hard in the air. Was it Moti or Fletcher? It's Louis. He hit that long for 6. He moves up to 7, 157 for 5 in over number 12. So Tahir pitched up that one to Louis, and he hit this long and hard for 6. Lovely shot by Mikel Louis, 157 for 5. He seconds as Tahir comes in now to bowl to Louis. Hop ball to Louis, and he's looking to drive that again down the ground, down to the fielder on the long on boundary. They got a singer. He think he should have pierced the gap. It's 1 now, 78, 158 for 5. It was there again for the shot, but it went down to the fielder on the long on boundary. So 1 more to Louis, 158 for 5. Tahir comes in now, bowl to Fletcher, and Fletcher is forward, copybook, textbook shot. Down the outside of the pitch, the bowler skipped across on field, and there is no run. 158 for 5, is it? As he comes in now, Tahir comes in, bowls to Fletcher. He bowls to Fletcher, and Fletcher down the pitch, and it is dead straight. The fielder will have some work to do to his right. He came across that reefer field, sends the return in 159 for 5, 2 to come in over number 12. So Mikel Louis is back on strike. As Tahir is going to come into him now. He's on 74, and he swings this away into the onside. Bowls to him. Yes, he swings it away into the onside, down to the man on the long on boundary. So 160 for 5. 160 for 5. 1 to come in over, and he's whistling through this over. After this delivery, he'll go back to Andre. 160 for 5. 1 delivery to come. He's up now. Fletcher is on 74. Tahir, worried. Very worried. Less than 100 to it now. Bowls to Fletcher. And Fletcher swings this. He got the bottom edge. It goes down behind square leg. They will get a single. He moves up to 75. And at the end of the over, as we welcome back Andre after 12 overs, they are 161 for 5. They need 108 runs to win in 8 overs. Welcome back, Andre.
Yeah, thank you, Carlton. Yes, 108. It's a very tall order, but it's not impossible. It's highly improbable, but not impossible. So let us see how Andre Spiceman Fletcher goes with Mikel Louis. Mikel Louis has shown that he can hit a long ball. So let us see how they will go together. So 106 needed from 48 deliveries. Fletcher is on 75 from 31. He's going to face the bowling of Gudakesh Moti. Moti, at the top of his mark, he's going to come to bowl to Fletcher. Fletcher is going Moti around the wicket, bowl to Fletcher as a wide delivery. He will have to bowl that one over. It's now 105 from 48 deliveries. Fletcher settles. He waits on Gudakish Moti. He's gonna come around the wicket once more. Moti around the wicket, bowl to Fletcher is driving that one, hitting that one high, hard, long, over long on boundary for six more. Beautiful shot there by Andre Fletcher. And there was Moti fighting that one. And there was Fletcher hitting that one high and hard over long on for six. Six more. He moves on to 81. It's now 99 needed from 47 deliveries. Oh, magnificently done by Andre Fletcher. He's really in the mood tonight. He moves to 81. Gudakish Moti is back at the top of his mark. He's going to come to bowl to Andre Fletcher. Pass the umpire now, bowl to Fletcher, who's another wide delivery, and they take a single, so 2 runs scored. 2 runs scored here, so it's 168 now for the loss of 5 wickets, so 97 should be 97 runs needed from 47 deliveries. Michael Lewis back on strike. He's going to face the bowling of Gudakish Moti. It's going to be Moti to bowl to Louis. Here is Moti around the wicket to bowl to Louis. Pass umpire now, bowl to Louis. Louis is hitting that one. It's high in the air. He didn't get a. Moti's underneath it. Oh, and he drops it. He got himself in a bad position right there, and Moti dropped it. So they got a single. So it's 96 more runs needed. Louis lives to fight another day. He moves on to 10. The score moves on to 171 for 5. In over number 13, being bowled by Gudakish Moti. Fletcher is back on strike. He's on 81 from 32 deliveries. He settles. He's going to wait to Gudakish Moti. Here comes Moti around the wicket, bowl to Fletcher. Fletcher's driving that one to the straight to long off and he's gone. Didn't get a hold of that one. And there was Andre Fletcher driving that one straight to the long off. Man of long off that is Pretorius. He takes a catch. And Fletcher goes for a magnificent 81. And St. Kitts and Nevis, they stepped further into trouble at 171 for 6. Gudakish Moti getting the very, very vital wicket of Andre Spiceman Fletcher for a well-played 81 runs.
But Andre, you have a knack of picking up wickets. I don't think
Uh,
the St.
I
Kitts
don't
and
think
Nevis Patriots supporters are happy with you at all.
not at all.
You're just getting a lot of wickets, man. I think that Fletcher should have hit that. Tried to hit it inside out. Probably he should have gone over long on instead of trying to hit it straight. And that gentleman really celebrating. And it looks like Guyana Amazon Warriors have a lot of fans in at Warner Park tonight.
Absolutely.
Well played, Fletcher. Well played, 81 by Fletcher there. He was caught by Patriots off the ball of Moti. 4 fours and 9 sixes. 4 fours and 9 sixes for Fletcher. Caught by Patriots on the long off boundary of the bowling of Gudakish Moti. And that is the strength of this Guyana team. Their bowling is so very deep, Andre.
Yeah, very, very deep indeed. And Gudakish Moti bowl, who is it, to Ryan John, who tickles that one to the short third man area that go through for a single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 172 for 6. Yes, Guyana has a very, very deep bowling attack. And when you think about the likes of Shamar Joseph and Shepherd not playing, it shows that the depth of the squad. It's Moti bowl to Louis. Louis driving that one to the deep cover area. They go through for 1. That is all there'll be. The score moves on to 173 for 6 in over number 13 being bowled by Gudakish Moti. John is on 1. He comes back into strike. Louis is on 11 from 8 deliveries. Moti back to the top of his mark. He's going to bowl to Ryan John. Ryan John settles. He waits on Moti. He's gonna come around the wicket to bowl to John. There's a backward point, a short third man. Multi ball is swept by Ryan John to the backward square leg area. They go through for an easy single. So at the end of over number 13 is 174 for 6. Louis is on 11 from 8. John is on 2 from 2 deliveries. The St. Kitts need a Patriots need a further 93 from 42 deliveries.
They need a big over from someone, and I don't think there's anyone here that can really give them a big over, unless it's probably Mikel Louis. Let's see, they would need a big over, like something like a 30-run over, like what they did to Sinclair, taking 34 runs off that over by Sinclair. Nilo Alexander is saying Moti is really something game changer. Um, and Dexter Cummins is saying we are heading closer to victory. Yes, that is definitely so. They are definitely heading closer to victory. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes, Tahir bowls down the leg side. It's collar wide. So the score moves on to 175 for 6 in over number 14, being bowled by Imran Tahir. Tahir, at the top of his mark, is going to come to bowl to Mikhail Louis, who settles, who waits, and Tahir bowl. Let's bowl him. And another one goes, and there's Tahir bowling Mikhail Louis. Tahir getting his third wicket. Mikhail Louis goes for 11. They slip further into trouble at 175 for 7.
Boy, Andre, you're on fire tonight. The Guyanese supporters must love you, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
you came on, and in no time you got 5 wickets. You know, and the 2 overs that I was on, I did not get any wickets. So the Guyanese supporters definitely love you. Nilo Alexander is saying that they still need to get rid of Louis. Well, he's gone now, so Louis. No, it's not Louis that went. You were saying Louis, but it's John. So Louis still there. It's John that was out bowled there by Tahir. So Tahir now really ripping through the innings. Go ahead, Andre.
Right. John and Louis they have a very similar build. So I mistakenly I took John for Louis just now, but Louis still there is on 11. Motion is the new batter. Is the left arm is gonna face the bowling of Imran Tahir. Was so far taken 3 for 31. Mohammed Motion, who's known for his bowling, not for his batting, but he settles. He waits on Imran Tahir. Tahir passes umpire now, bowl to Motion, who's driving that one to the short extra cover area. There's no run scored. Score remains on 175 for 7. Motion is back on is if he taps his bat. He waits on Imran Tahir. Bowls and he's down the leg side. Wide signal. The score moves on to 176 for 7. In over number 14, being bowled by Imran Tahir. Tahir is gonna bowl to Motion. Pass umpire now, bowl to Motion. Who's hitting that one high, hard. It's going over the man up long off for 6. And there was Motion that's hitting that one. I don't think he got a hold of that, but he still managed to get it over the long off boundary. The man at long off for 6. So 182 for 7. The score moves on to in over number 14, being bowled by Imran Tahir. Yeah, that was googly. And that was a good hit by Motion over the head of the long off fielder for 6. Here is Tahir. Pass umpire, bowl to Motion, who doubles that one to the final leg area. They go through for 1, they come through for 2, but they'll get 4 runs. Well played indeed by Motion. And there was Motion just doubling that one to the short to the final leg area. He moves on to 10 from 3 deliveries. Louis on 11. The score is on 186 for 7 over number 14, being bowled by Imran Tahir. It's a lovely shot played by Motion. Very delicately played. Tahir pass the umpire now, bowl to Motion, who hits that one high, hard. It's gone for 6. Motion is giving it the long handle right here. And there was Motion hitting Tahir over the long on boundary for 6 more runs. He moves to 16 from 4 deliveries. The score is 192 for 7. Needing a further, what is that, 69 more, 60, 73 more runs for victory. Here is Tahir. He's gonna come to bowl to motion. Pass umpire now. He's dabbing one to the short flank area. So at the end of the over, it's 192 for 7. Motion is on 16. Louis is on 11. It's over to you, Carlton. I guess I'm sure St. Kitts will love to see you back on commentary.
Yes, yes, yes. I definitely hope so. And as Guyana is closing in on victory, it's very interesting that the required run rate is less than the current run rate, but yet still they need more than 2 runs per delivery. They need more than 2 runs per delivery to win this match. So it just shows you at what rate. The 266 is a big, big total. 8 and 67. So they need 75 runs to win from 6 overs. It's doable, but you need a big over. You'd hope that one of their big hitters are still there. But we are seeing motion now getting some runs, and it's going to be very interesting to see who will pick up the attack. Bobby Johnson is saying, what happened to the Jamaican Tallawahs? The owner sold it back to the CPL. So that's the position with the Jamaican Tallawahs. It was sold back to the CPL. So if somebody wants to buy the Tallawahs, they can buy it. So that was turned away. 193 now for 7. I never saw that delivery. 193 for 7. So it's going to Louis is on 12. Motion is on 16. So Gudakesh Moti to continue. We are in over number 15. One delivery has been bowled thus far in over number 15 as Mushin Sekus now, and Gudakesh Moti comes in. Bowl to Mushin. Hit this in the air, down to long on is out. Oh, catching practice there. And so Mushin goes for 16. Another wicket. So I'm getting into the wickets now for the Guyanese. Oh, that's another wicket. Nilo Alexander is saying that we need another wicket, please. And so there goes the wicket. 193 now for 8. And what I'm seeing tonight from the Guyanese bowlers is that they're bowling a full length. And I think someone in the comments said it. I think it was Dexter Cummins or so, and said they need to bowl full and straight. And because of the length they are bowling, Andre, the batsmen are not able to get underneath it, and that's why they are not clearing the boundaries because they're bowling very full.
Right, that's indeed, and Moti is known to bowl that sort of a length. It's very difficult, to hit Moti. Sometimes he give you a few bad balls where you can hit, but for the most part, he bowls that sort of length, which is very difficult to get underneath the ball to hit him for 6.
Yes, yes, man. And so the new batsman now is Pramal, as Guyana Amazon Warriors closing on victory here. We are in over number 15. So let's see what Pramal will do here now. Pramal Seckers, as his countryman Gudakesh Moti is looking to come into him now. Because Moti is really... It's Pramal Seckers. Gudakesh Moti round the wicket, bowls to Pramal, who whipped this into the onside. They run hard for 1. They touch down. They're coming back for the second. Sent back. Louis sent back by Pramal. He got back safely. Good that he did so. The score moves up now to 194 for 8 in over number 14. As Louis comes into strike. 194 for 8 in over number 14. Let's watch Moti now. He comes in bold to Louis, who looks to pull high in the air, fielders closing and drop shot. No one got near it, no one at all. It popped in the air just to the edge of the circle where a mid-off would have usually been, and there's no one getting close. 195 for 8 as Pramal comes back into strike. It's going to be very interesting because I think that if they go past the 200, it will be the third consecutive match that this batting unit goes past 200 and still lost the match. So let's watch now. Moti comes in now, bowls to Pramal, who cuts this away down towards backward point. Work for the field on the cover boundary. That's Etmire, who sends the return in and allow them to go through for 2. Azam Khan not having a good night. He's not having a good night, and probably Gurbaz should be keeping. Azam Khan not moving as smoothly as he usually does. Louis on 13. Pramal is on 3, 197 for 8. 1 to coming over number 15. Pramal round the wicket, balls to Pramal, down the pitch, missed stump. Oh, I just said it. That Khan is not having a good night and he missed stump the man. Well, Andre, Khan is definitely not having a good night any at all, man.
Not at all, not at all. You know, he should have done much, much better right there. And that was very, very poor on the part of Khan.
Yes, 197 for 8 after 15 overs. This is great going, one would say, boy, if they had wickets in hand, but they don't, and they couldn't because the batsmen are out, And once the batsmen are out, they just couldn't have wicket in hand. If they could have had it, they would have had it. The batsmen would not have been out. And so, so 197 for 8. Well done by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. And that should have been a stumping by Azam Khan. The score is 197 for 8 as we start over number 16. Bobby Johnson is saying, Moti have the goal in arm, very talented player. So it's 197 for 8. Louis comes into strike. He's on 13 from 10 deliveries. He probably needs to get a 20 runs over, and even then he probably need another 21 runs over. As 70 needed from 30 deliveries, Patriots is about to make his way in over the wicket. He's going to come in now and bowls to Mikel Lewis. Up ball to Louis, and Louis hit this high in the air, down towards the field on the cover boundary. One bounce to him. They come through for a single, and the score moves up by 1 to 198. So 198 now for 8. Pramal comes into strike. He's going to face up to Patriots. 69 needed from 29 deliveries. We are in over number 16. Louis on 14. Pramal is on 3 from 3. St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots 198 for 8. They are closing in on 200, which will be the third consecutive match. Comes in bowl to Pramal, who swings this in the air. Down in the gap between mid-wicket and long on. Brilliant stop there by Kima Paul, who sends the return into the keepers, and they go through for 2. That's 200 for St. Kitts and Nevis. And so it's now official. That is the third consecutive match. They have reached 200, and in all 3 matches, they have lost it. I don't see them getting the 67 from 28 deliveries, none at all. As we watch Patriots now over the wicket, bowls to Pramal, and Pramal shot outside the half stump. He cuts it away straight to the field and the cover boundary. They will get a single. 201 now for 8 as the return comes in to Azam Khan, and he collects that one cleanly. 201 for 8. Pramal and Mikel Lewis trying to put up a fight here. Wow, can they get a big over? Just one big over that they need, and get that one big over will definitely send them on their way to victory. It's going to be very interesting as he comes in now. This is Patriots, comes in bowl to Louis, cuts it straight to the man on the backward point boundary. That's Junior Sinclair. They go through for another single, 202 for 8. They need boundaries, and they are getting singles here. So this is good for the Warriors, not good for the Patriots. What they really need now is boundaries. As Fletcher and Myers, they are deep in concentration. Oh, they wish one of them were batting at this time. Definitely wish so. Patriots bowl to Pramal wide. That goes through wide. So 203 for 8. 2 deliveries to come in over number 16. Is it? Wow. And these 2 overs flew by quickly, very quickly. I can't believe I'm on 2 overs already. It flew by very quickly. That's a good thing about it when you have help, you're able to catch your win and go again. Bowls to Pramal, and he swings this down towards long on. Bad miss by the fielder into the boundary for 4. Bad miss by Kima Paul. It was straight to him on the bounce. He didn't know whether he should come in to take the catch or whether he should stop the 4. In the end, he was caught in two minds. He was caught in 2 minds, and it beat him into the boundary for 4. 200 and was it 7 now? Is it 207? I think it's 207 for 8. Bad miss there by Kima Paul. 1 delivery to come in over number wide outside the half stump. The batsmen need to allow those balls to go through for wide, and the inexperience coming in. 208 for 8 at the end of over number 16. I think probably, Andre, you are going to wrap this up because you are getting a lot of wickets. Over to you, Andre, for the next.
Yeah, if I continue to get wickets, I don't think it will last for another over. Of after the 17th one, it says 208 for 8. Louis on 15 from 12 deliveries. Permon is on 11 from 7 deliveries. So it is 59 from 24 deliveries needed by the St. Kitts Patriots for victory. It's going to be Permon that will face. He's going to be facing the bowling of. Let me see who the bowler is. And there's a young lady winning a US prize of $200. Refreshing Moment Award. Is Moti Bowl to Permal, who plays that one to the deep mid wicket area. They go through for a single. That is all there'll be. It's 209 for 8. Permal goes to 12. Louis back on strike. He's on 15 from 12 deliveries. And a very, very big over is needed from the St. Kitts Patriots if they ought to stand a chance for victory. Permal bowl to Louis, who digs that Yorker length delivery out. Back to the bowler. No run scored. Well bowled by Gudakish Moti. Moti back to the top of his mark. He's going to bowl around the wicket to Mikhail Louis. Pass umpire, now bowl to Louis. Louis swings that one to the long on boundary. Just a single to Junior Sinclair. Permal gets back on strike. It's 57 needed from 21 deliveries. It's a very good over thus far from Gudakish Moti, who is now a very, very experienced campaigner. He's the number 3 ranked T20 bowler in the world. Gudakish Moti around the wicket bowl to Permal, who dabs that one to the short third man area. They go through for a quick single. That is all they'll get. 211 for 8. The Patriots need a further 56 from 20 deliveries. Louis back on strike. 16 so far from 14 deliveries. He's going to face Gudakish Moti. Moti around the wicket bowl to Louis, who hits that one to the long on boundary. A single is all they'll get. So the score moves on to 212 for 8. In over number 17 being bowled by Gudakish Moti. Brilliant over thus far. Moti is going to come around the wicket to bowl to Permal. Bowl to Permal. And Permal is hitting that one. He lost his bat in the air, taken at the short third man area. So Permal goes, trying to hit the cover of that delivery. Goes for 13. It's 212 now for 9. So the writing is very, very much on the wall. Just one more wicket needed for victory by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. So Permal goes to 13 from 10 deliveries. So Gudakish Moti getting his 3rd wicket. Permal trying to hit the cover of that one. Lost his bat in the process. It is caught by Raymond Reefer. And there was Gudakish Moti having a wry smile about it.
And the rain is coming down, Andre. And Andre, I don't think the Patriots fans can really like you, Andre, because every time there's not an over that you commentate that a Patriots haven't lost a wicket as the rain begins to come down at Warner Park, and it's coming down quite heavily. So I don't know if the umpires will keep the players out there because 3 overs to go. They still need 55 runs to win. They'll need a very, very big over as the rain is coming down heavier and heavier. 212 for 9. Let's see what the umpires will do. I don't think if they go off, they're going to come back on. So will they keep the players out there? It's definitely left to be seen, but that's very, very hard rain. Very, very hard rain here. Andre, it's over to you, Andre.
Yes, so it's a Pretorius now. Is gonna try to clean this up. So Michael Louis is waiting on Pretorius. I don't know why they are taking so long to get the game going. Let me see. So it's Pretorius at the top of his mark. He's gonna come to bowl to Louis. Bowl, pass him by bowl to Louis. And Louis driving that one magnificently through the covers for 4. And there was Louis hitting that one through the covers for 4. Brilliant shot there by Michael Louis. He moves on to 21. 51 needed from 17 deliveries.
It definitely look like the covers are going to come on now. You can see them rolling out the covers. They are going off, Andre. They are going off. They are going off at this time. But the rain is really coming down heavier and heavier, and they are going off.
Yes, I think it's pretty much curtains one way or the other. It's curtains for St. Kitts. It's good night.
Yeah, it's yeah. Thank you, Andre. It was a pleasure having you here. We really appreciate your company, and thank you. And we'll see you tomorrow night. We'll do this again tomorrow night, Andre. It was good having you here.
Have a good night.
Yeah, man. Respect, Andre. And so at this stage, with the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots replying to the Guyana Amazon Warriors 267 for 7 of their 20 overs. After 17.1 overs, they are 216 for 9, and the rain has come down. With only 1 wicket in hand, they are definitely behind the Duckworth Lewis par score. I wish, I know the St. Kitts and Nevis team would wish that this had happened when they only lost 2 wickets and they were 120 something for 2. If it was at that time, I know that they would have been very happy because they never lost their 3rd wicket until the score was 138. You know, so when Rutherford and Fletcher was batting in over, I think over number 5 or 6 or something like that, or over number 9 or thereabout, if the rain had came then, the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots would have won. But I think that either way, unless they come back out and there's a very big over, then the Guyana Amazon Warriors should chalk up victory number 2. Their start that the Guyana Amazon Warriors will go unbeaten this year. Let's see what will happen. Say Guyana win and they are ahead with DLS by 43 runs. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Nilo Alexander. Carlton, your Spiceman gone, so his team gonna lose this one. Yes, Galen. Thank you all for tuning in. We are 32 subscribers away from 250. Please, before you leave, just click on that subscribe button and let us get up to 250 tonight. Just 32 subscribers. Well, let us get up to that 250. Have a great night, everyone, and see you tomorrow when we do this all over again. Good night.